Okay, we're back with another episode of High Rated Edison today. Today we have Piraz Hood on 1011 rating versus Cats 540 on 1401 rating. So both quite high rated. Hood there in the top 200. Cats really deep into the top 100, so really high level player here. Opening hands are Salvage, Scapegoat, Unifrog, Flip Flop and Fishborg Blaster. So it looks like Forgs, but Scapegoat's kind of throwing me off. This side they got Psychic Commander, Gold Sark, Call, Mirror Force, Allure, and Future Fusion. I don't know, Hero, Zombie, Synchro? Maybe Jinzo? Okay, I'm sure we'll find out. So yeah, let's get into it. I mean, I think we'll find out off the rip Future Fusion. So Cat's going to start with Gold Sark for BrainCon. Interesting choice. Sets the Call of the Haunted. Doesn't fire off the Future Fusion. Okay. Draw for turn is a dupe. I mean, Cats is a really good player, so there must be some reason in here. Sets the dupe, and we don't actually know the deck yet, so can't judge too much. Sets the Scapegoat, sets the dupe, and passes back. Draw for turn is another copy of Gold Sark. Okay, they're going to Future Fusion now. Okay, so Chimera Tech. Yeah, so it is probably Jinzo. Yeah. So Cyber Dragon, triple Jinzo, triple Double Fortress, triple Returner. Okay. Yep. So all the returners going off now. This is going to bring out 3 Jinzos. And they're going to chain to the last one, the Call of the Haunted, target returner. Okay. Yeah, I think if I'm Piraz, you summon that Jinzo, you were resolving the chain. I'm not sure I'll let you do that, but yeah, they have to use the Call of the Haunted before a Jinzo is established, so it makes sense. So returner coming out, Jinzo. Yep, and then Psychic Commander with the Jinzo returner gives them Bryonic. Okay, I mean Scapegoat is still going to go off and they don't have enough cards in hand to stop it. But yeah, you can easily see how this would have been the OTK. We've seen Psychic Returner be played in this, or rather we've seen like a very small like teleport package of like 1 or 2 Krebons, teleport and a returner played, so it's not uncommon to see it. But yeah, this would have been game if it wasn't for the Scapegoat. So we're going to bounce that back. Battle phase. Yep. Yeah, I mean, why bounce it back when you've got 3 Jinzos up, right? But it is Scapegoats. This is not over. Yeah. LaMayo. Yeah, so going to get rid of all of them. And then they're going to bounce back the Call of the Haunted by pitching the Allure. That doesn't feel great. But yeah, they are losing all the Jinzos in the end phase. So yeah, they've got to do something, I guess. Sets the Dupe Frog. Pass, draw for turn is a Gear Frame. Gets the Brain Control back now. They're going to Gear Frame, pick up Force. Yep. Force, bring out Fortress. Brio bounce. The Future Fusion. Yeah, okay, they've got to stop this resolving next turn, because when Overdragon comes out, it wipes their whole field. And then wipes the Future Fusion, which summoned them, which means it's destroyed. So it's basically just a own field wipe. So yeah, they do have to get rid of this Future Fusion. Another reason why we see like the Psychic Synchro Engine put in this. Okay, they're going to pitch the Future Fusion, bounce back, and they're going to try and get in here. This is all going to be successful. And then do they equip? Yeah, they're going to go for the equip and pass. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen them set the Call of the Haunted. Just to give them access to some of the stuff in the grave, but yeah, I guess I understand why they don't want to do that. Moray now going to go off, put back the Unifrog and the other frog, draws into Death Frog, Dupe and Swap Frog. Yep, this is nice. They can swap Frog, yeah, special summon, dump the Substitoad, salvage, this is good. Salvage, add back the Fishborg and the Substitoad. Yeah, that feels okay. Bounce back the Swap Frog. Or just normal summon out the Substitoad. Yeah, go from here, I guess. Yeah, so full frog combo, swap frog, dump sub, bounce back, pitch the Fishborg, dump sub. Yep, pitch the dupe, bring out the Fishborg, make that into a Death Frog, pitch the dupe, bring out Fishborg, make these two into their Goyo. Yeah, Goyo is surprisingly nice here. Gonna take the Brio now. Yeah, summon out the flip-flop, set the flip-flop, and then use it to bounce the Fortress. That's going to get rid of the gear frame, but they are going to lose their Death Frog in hand. I think they're fine with that trade though. Substitute now. Yeah, Dupe Frog. And pass. Okay, so they've got the soft Dupe Lock, Goyo, and a Brio they've taken. This is pretty good. Draw for turn, that's Gauze. Yeah, I think you can safely just set... I mean, I'd probably try and set both these. Just because they can only bounce one back then. But this is fine. Draw for turn there is an Avarice. Well, they could actually bounce both. After they resolve this Avarice anyway. So what am I talking about? So bounces, draws into the Trunade and another Avarice. That other Avarice is also live, which is kind of crazy. Trunade now going to bring out the Call of the Haunted. Yep, bounce back, and then Jinzo Return is going to go off, summon out the Jinzo in defense mode. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Yep, they're going to flip flop into the Death Frog and then Dupe Frog into the Swap Frog. Bounce that back. Yeah, use all of these. Okay, I kind of missed what happened there, but I'm just assuming it's all okay. None of this looks too out of the ordinary. Okay, they're substituting away the Brio. Yeah, okay, substituting away the Brio for the Swap Frog. Swap Frog bounce. They're going to pitch for Fishborg. Use that and the Beals for the Armory Arm. Yep. Pot of Avarice now. Beals, swap, Dupe, swap, and Unifrog. Okay. Let's see what the draws are. Unifrog and Salvage. Salvage. Back the Substitute. Back the Substitute. I think they might still have another summon. But they are just going to Fishborg out. Yeah, Fishborg out for the Beals. And then Fishborg. This gives them... Yeah. What, another Armory Arm? Oh, God. Good Lord. And a Unifrog. Okay, so Unifrog going to get in direct. And then Rayquaza is going to do piercing damage. So this is currently at 41. So it's going to pierce for 26. And then they're going to deal 2 lots of 24 damage. So what is that? 24, that's 48. And 26, 68, 70. Yeah, whatever. Is it? It's enough for game? Yeah, it's enough for game. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, no. Cats has a bit of a habit of this. It's unfortunate to see. That was a Sackiest game. Not well played, Sack. Salvage into Avarice. You open Future Fusion. Yeah, you did open Future Fusion. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta agree. You both kind of sacked that game. It's just, yeah, Peraz did frog stuff until it was over. I don't agree that they out-sacked you. I think drawing Future Fusion is good enough, you know. And you had it from turn 1, didn't do it, but okay. So, and they didn't do it because it's Jinzo OTK, which is why they didn't do it. They want to use Future Fusion on a turn they can attack. Okay, used Average and Salvage. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Okay, gonna set the TT. Yeah, and this is a good point as well. The combo is 7 cards. Like, you got 7 cards, and you're playing that Frog OTK that you probably should be winning. Okay, so just gonna start set TT and pass. Swap Frog coming out now. Dumping Treeborn. Gonna get in for 1,000. Yeah, bounce back. Pass. Draw for turn is a Jinzo, so they're gonna pitch the Jinzo for the Fortress. Get in for 25. Sets the mask and passes back. Gore's coming out now. They're going to set the Mirror Force as well. Yeah, I'm just going to change the order quickly there. Yeah, okay, I think that's fine. You didn't see this. You're probably playing a bit too fast. Didn't realise this was coming down. You knew you were setting one into the normal game state. You wanted to set the other one as well. I think that's fine. Draw for turn is an Avarice there. So they're going to Treeborn out. Yep. Heavy Storm. And... oh no. And Cats is just going to scoop it from there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because this is Mirror Force Torrential Mask. Potential for you to TT when the Treeborn comes out, just to like clear this, but you know, you wanted this to get destroyed by a monster so you could pop something else. Yeah, and they've got, what have they got? Machine of Force, so they could bring this back next turn. And they would take out something, but yeah, I mean, they've got 5 cards in hand. You can't see the hand yet. You know one of them Swap Frog. Yeah, and it seems like Cats is a little bit tilted from the last game. Okay, a bit rough. They say GG's, so they're clearly not that tilted, but they have given up too much advantage here with the Heavy Storm for 3 and with the Dad and a Machine of Force in hand. I'd have liked to see them carry on, because are they losing this game? Probably not. They're not losing this turn, are they? I don't think they're losing this turn. Maybe I'm wrong. If there's a frog expert in the comments, they can let me know if they're losing this turn. But Cat seems to think it's too far gone. Wow, what a match! I think the first game was really interesting. Obviously, this game didn't really do anything, but the first game definitely really interesting to see the Jinzo OTK deck, you know, really go for it into a very unfortunate Scapegoat, which, you know, let's be honest, is a one-off in Edison. And doesn't feel like you'd be preparing for it, so completely understand why you play into that. But yeah, just really unfortunate to not get the OTK that like turn, because it would have been otherwise. And then yeah, getting hit on the clapback by frogs always sucks. So I understand. And then this Heavy Storm for 3 is just enough to make them scoop it up. I mean, there's no shame losing here at the top of the ladder. So yeah, no issue there, but Cat's, you know, just a little bit unfortunate here. Really played into this Heavy Storm and didn't have anything for it. This hand, yeah, it's just, I think I'd have played it out, just seeing if I'm going to die or if I can draw again, because you draw again and it's, you know, Future Fusion or something like that. You know, you have the potential to OTK through there as well. If you set up the darks right, you can have Dad. It would just be enough. So yeah, a little bit unfortunate here, but really good match to watch either way, even if it was just a little bit shorter than usual.